Hey everyone, it's Teresa with Jeremiah Dreams. How are you? Let me make sure I've got all the things as they need to be. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Always trying to make sure the reverb and the echo is in good shape. Let's see. Hopefully, this is coming through okay. I want to thank Sherri for allowing me to be on her page tonight. We decided we would do a little collaboration. Hey, my sweet friend, can you hear me okay? Let me know if I'm coming through okay. There's my friend Teresa. How are you? I'm so glad to see you. And Janice, you guys, I am so glad to see you. Let me know. Can you hear okay? Awesome. With all the settings, I never know for sure, so I just want to be sure. So Sherri, thank you guys, or thank you. I'm sorry, I just walked in the door, literally. Um, perfect, perfect. Okay, so thank you, Sherri, for letting me crash your page tonight and share a little bit of Christmas fun. And there is Sharon from Scottsville, Kentucky. Oh my goodness, how cool! So exciting, Frida. You finally caught me live. Yay! You guys, my friend Sherri. Now, I will tell you, I think I am broadcasting not only on my page, but Sherri's page and YouTube. I think I'm in all the places, and I'm because I'm technically challenged. I'm not entirely sure why, and I will have to do a little more research because this is the first time I've done this. But I want to say thank you to Sherri. You friends of mine, if you are not following Sherri, please go over to Curvy Ladies Crafting and check her out. Y'all, she has some of the coolest ideas on creativity and crafting of anyone I've ever seen. And hey, Brenda, I am so glad you're here. I'm glad you caught me live too. Thank you for sprinkling. Yes, please let your friends know. Do the thing that we do not do or do not say that we do that starts with an SH and ends with a air. SH air. And you can put it all together and you know what that means. My pastor does that little trick to our congregation quite often. He'll give us these prompts and these clues and he'll put words together. It starts with a and it ends with a, and he has said the word. Hi, Judy. Thank you, Teresa, for painting the blessings. Y'all, I've got I think nothing super unusual or earth-shattering new, but I think I have put together some elements of things that we've seen and come up with a new idea. Maybe I don't know, but this is what's on my mind. And you guys, the artist side of me, once I get something on my brain, I can't shake it. I have got to create it. So I hope that you will enjoy what I'm going to bring to you tonight. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen because I want you to see up close and personal. There's my friend Jane. Hi, Jane. It's so good to see you. And Robin, how are you? I'm so glad y'all are here. Please, please tell your friends. Do the SH and then the other part of that word is air. And let your friends know about us being here. And if you're not a follower, yes, it's good to see you too, Jane. Caroline from Alabama. I'm going to be your neighbor before too long. Yes, I sing too. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Amy. Thank you so much for sprinkling it out. I bet y'all didn't know I could sing, did you? You never know about me. I am a musician as well, which leads into our project for tonight. Y'all, we've got 24 viewers so far. If you can help us get out there to 50, I might have a little something, something that I might just want to rehome to someone that is with us tonight. So see if you can help us out and hit 50. Yes, Jane, she spread it all out there. And Amy, I am so glad. Thank you all so much. Let's see what we can do about getting those numbers. And if you guys also enjoy what you're seeing, if you will hit that heart button just as if it's applause, that is amazing and perfect. My little necklace is rubbing the table. Okay, so here's what we're going to do first. And I've got to figure out, maybe I need to raise this up a little bit to get a little better picture. So I've got this little hymnal that I use quite often. Um, and it's not a special, it's not a special to me hymnal. Uh, it's not an uncommon hymnal. So it's I'm at peace with. I'm a musician. Okay, I am. Um, Lots of comments. Facebook loves to see interaction. Yes. Oh, thank you, Becky. Listen, girl, my attitude, there are times that it's not best as it can be, but I'm hopeful that it stays on the inside and I just work it all out inside and I pray a lot. So God really has done a work in my heart and my life, and um, I have to give him the glory. So that's the root of who I am and what I am. All right. So I want to pull out of here, and I had a Christmas carol in mind, and I did not get home in time to have it all ready to go. So I'm just going to use, and I've used quite a few out of this hymnal already. So I'm just going to pull out "O Little Town of Bethlehem." Now, let me say this: with the little project that I have in mind tonight, the whole thing's not going to show up on my surface anyway. Terry, how are you, sister? I'm so glad to see you. Let me pull this down a little bit so that y'all don't see the reflection of that lamp in that mirror. Judy, you work with hymnal pages often. That is awesome. I love them. Hey, Teresa Miller, how are you? All right. Yes, Jane and Terry, you're catching up. That is amazing. All right, so here's what I want to do. I have this little wood surface. And I want to put as much of this little hem on here as I can and have enough of it where you kind of know what the hem is. So we're going to start there. I don't want to reveal all of the things yet. Um, I love seeing you guys have your little conversations going on there. We're going to start out with Mod Podge. Now, y'all, I am not the guru at doing all the Mod Podge. Y'all, my sleeves are really long. See, my sleeves normally are like this, and it's beautiful and all, but it's kind of in the way, and I didn't have time to put on a t-shirt, so we're just going to do the best we can. So I'm going to start out with some Mod Podge, and I know there's 2 or 3 ways that you can do this little technique. Um, I don't have a little iron handy. I do have a little iron, but y'all, I'm in between houses and I have a lot of things in a lot of boxes, and I do not quite know where my little iron is. So we're just going to go with it, and we're going to do this other method of putting this on here. No, thank you. I thank you, Mom. I appreciate it. I don't really need a big iron over here. You do have a little iron? No, that's okay. I'm gonna use this other technique because then I've got to plug it up and it gets a little hairy. I'm living with my mother until my house is ready. Is there a way to close out the closed captioning? It always shows right on top of the craft and you can't see. Um, do you have your volume up? This is Judy asking the question. Hey, Rhonda. If you have your volume turned up, the closed captioning should go away, or there should be a setting if you hit the 3 dots, I believe. Terry, Terry Adams says to tell you hello, Mom. She says hi back. Um, oh, and Jane says you're so sweet too. I tell her that she's a star now, and she doesn't believe me. Hi, Carla. How are you? She said she loves her peeps. She had such a good time over the weekend meeting all of you guys. Y'all, I look like I just flew in the door. I am apologize. Kind of been a busy day. Um, let's see, what was I gonna say? Y'all, I'm at the age where if I don't say when I think it, it is over. I don't remember anymore. So I'll have to get back to you on what I was gonna say because I don't remember. Y'all, we're 31. Can we hit 50? Can we? Awesome, Judy. Perfect. I'm glad that worked for you. Very good. Okay, I want to kind of cut this down a little bit because I do have a lot of excess here. Don't you just love that carol, "O Little Town of Bethlehem"? I know I do. I'm going to just kind of trim this down to get it in a more manageable size. And then we'll kind of just trim it even further from there. Do you guys do the Mod Podge on stuff very often? I know some of you probably do. Is Dina? Well, there's my friend Dina. Mom, Dina Ray's over here in the house. She loves you, Dina. She's saying hi back to you. She just loves you. Y'all, the other night when they had the craft off with the spouses and all, we watched and we just had a blast watching. We laughed. Oh my goodness, we laughed. Um, but she had a trip watching you. Y'all, hey Tabitha, hello you, hello you, y'all. I'm telling you, just walked in the door. I don't know what's going to come out of my mouth. Dina, how's your mother doing? I saw your post today. I'm sorry I did not get to respond to you very much, but I was thinking about y'all, and it looked like you were in Paducah, from what I could tell. Okay, so I've got this little hymnal page, and I did cover the majority of the surface. And I'm going to take one of my less favorite brushes, make sure it's kind of a tough bristle, and I'm just going to pat it down, make sure we've got the little air. This is what my friend Jennifer Feely does. And if she does this, it must be the right thing to do. So I'm doing what Jennifer does. Jennifer says just to tab it down. Y'all, I don't know. As you can tell, I enjoy laughing. I enjoy having a good time. And life is short. And I just think that we're supposed to laugh and enjoy each other's company. And that's what I try to do. Dana says, hello, Mama, and with hearts. Yes, we do love Jennifer. Okay. Now, I need to ask y'all a question because this is an area that I'm not an expert in. Now, you give me something to paint, I am there. But this right here, I need a little guidance. Before I do anything else, don't I need to put another layer of Mod Podge on this? Do I? Where did I get my light ring and fold holder? So, I do not have a light ring. Do y'all want to see what I do? I can pull this away and let you see. So, Sherri says she's glad to hear that you're doing great. Let me do this. I'm going to do, let me do this right quick so that I don't make y'all all seasick in taking the phone off of the holder because it can get kind of cray cray. So I do not have a light ring. All right. So I'm going to pull this around and then I'm going to share my screen. So I have my laptop. See, you can see yourselves. I have floodlights is what I use. There's the little contraption that holds my phone. Oh, okay, Teresa, thank you. And y'all are telling me to put more on there. Okay. I have a third light or a second light and a third light. And then my webcam and me. So this is my setup. I do not use a ring light. I have the three lights in the triangle shape. And then I have an extension for my phone. And I'm going to try to get it back in here. And there we go. So that's my setup. And I don't mind showing you that see whatsoever because I'm always curious about how people have their things set up as well. Dina says her mother's doing great. The surgery went perfect, and the surgeon, and that's what the surgeon said. So that must be the truth. So I'm so glad to hear. The hard days are yet to come, I'm sure, with all the healing. Let me get this angled down a little bit so we don't have that mirror. She'll be fine. Dana, my mother says she will be just fine. Been there, done that, she says, and she said she'll be just fine. Okay, so I'm going to put more Mod Podge on here, and then I'm going to dry this because we want to get on to the next thing. Now, I have a question, and I'm going to let you decide for me. I need you to vote. Which is your favorite, angels or carolers? I need to know because it's gonna have a bearing on what we do next. You're welcome, Sue. Very, very welcome. So tell me, what is your favorite? Carolers or angels? And I'm going to dry this. Whoops. And then let's see what you say. Angels? Dina says her mother is a tough cookie. She had all the nurses cracking up. Mom's giving you a thumb up. Angels. Boy, everybody's saying angels. Okay. Angels it is. We will do angels. All right, let's get this dry. Make sure I don't have any bubbles going on here. because it looked like in one little spot it wanted to try to do that. And my friend Jennifer does this all the time, so that must be the right thing to do. Spoke too soon, not blurry anymore. Rhonda collects angels. Doreen, hello, my friend. I'm looking over at my laptop instead of my phone because it's easier for my bifocals to see. So, Judy, what did you speak too soon about, honey? You said it's not blurry anymore. I'm not sure. I might have missed an earlier comment. I bet that's what it is. So, I'm sorry. You don't have to repeat yourself. Carol, Sherry says carolers would be cute. So, everybody's saying angel. So, we're going to go with an angel. All right. Let me get me a little palette because y'all, this is my wheelhouse. Now, we've got our little surface here. It lifted right there. I might need to put a little bit more Mod Podge right there, but I can fix that later. Okay, so we're going to need some white. And that's not white. I thought I grabbed the white. Where is it? Where's my white? Gotta have white. Can I say that any more country like? Oh, there it is. It's hiding from me. Here it is. So we're going to have some white going on, but here's the thing. White is pretty. It'll blend quite a bit. So we're going to have some other colors, added to that to help it stand out. So we're going to go with angels. So I'm going to use this light mocha, and this is by Apple Barrel. I hope y'all can see that okay. We're going to use this. Oh, I got little crumbs coming off the lid. We're going to use this for some shading. Then I believe we're going to have some blonde effects for our angel. Let's see. I'm going to pick out a yellow, but we're going to subdue it. This one might be about empty. I may need to buy another color. I got me a running list of colors that I need to restock. Then I'm going to use some glorious gold metallic. Isn't that fitting for an agent? Hey, Sonia with a J, my friend. How are you, girl? I'm glad to see you. I hope you're doing okay. Sure did miss you this weekend. We think about the ones that couldn't be with us because even though you couldn't be here, you're still very much a part of us, and we just love you. All right. Now, you guys, I want to paint a sweet angel on here. So I'm going to start with her little dress and probably her wings. And this is going to be my vision, my interpretation of what a sweet little angel would look like. I'm going to start out just with kind of sketching her, and I'm going to use some of this light mocha just to kind of do my placement because I feel like her little head is going to be really nice and round through here. Okay. Now this is going to be a piece that you can either use as an ornament if you want to drill a hole or if you want just to attach something to the back. Then we're going to have her sweet little collar going down through here, something like this. And then going to kind of have her little shoulders coming this way. Now she's going to look beautiful before we all get finished. Then we're going to have her wings. They're going to be glorious. Kind of something like this. And I'm just sketching right now with this light khaki. And hopefully I won't have all of this music. But I want to get in close enough so that we can see her sweet face that we're going to include. And maybe some of this white will be transparent enough that we can make out some of the music in the background. Hi, Miss Ray. How are you? Oh, I'm so glad you're here. All right. Let me start with, I'm going to have to get a different flat brush. Let me go with this one right here. And I'm right-handed, so I'm going to have to put my paint over here to this side, and hopefully you can kind of see. Well, Charlotte, how are you, my friend? I'm so glad you're here. So I've taken a little wood round. If I can get in the right position. There we go. And Put a little Christmas carol on here, and then we're going to add in some sweet details. And I bet you some of this music is going to peek through. Now, some of this light khaki or whatever is going to peek on through there, but we don't care because we're going to add some shading going on too. We want those variated colors. But see how you can still see the music? And that's what I was kind of hoping for. Now, this is going to be very simple. I'm not going to get extremely detailed because I want you to see how easy it can be to paint with just some shapes. So we've got a circle for her face, and we've just kind of did some zhuzhing up for the wings. Is that a word? It's my word. And what do you think? That view is interesting. Girl, I love StreamYard for this view. It lets me get really nice and close. Plus, the thing I love is I can also put this on YouTube at the same time, and I don't have to do all these different various things. Y'all, I'm telling you, StreamYard is wonderful. And there's been some question as to whether or not it hurts your reach. And I am told by my business coach it does not. And I think I've got a pretty good business coach. Okay, so look, you can still see the music in behind her. And I kind of like that. Yes, Charlotte, it is on a wood slice. To me, it just seemed fitting to kind of keep it natural and then put that music in there. I probably need to trim that little edge right there a little bit more, sand it down if I knew where my sandpaper was. But y'all, I'm living out of boxes right now. So we just have to make do with what we have. Oh, Terry, are you still here? Terry Adams. Y'all, I was showing some people tonight the hilarious little clip that she did. Have y'all seen her with the bug eyes calling for her husband? I'm telling you. So Sherri, there she is. She is there. Good, Charlotte. Come on, girl. My business coach says it does not hurt the reach, and we've talked it, and talked it, and she says no, it does not. And she uses StreamYard all the time, and she is very successful. Um, just in case you're wondering, my business coach is Serena Correa, and she is a very successful entrepreneur, business coach, and I've had some pretty good reach since I brought my mama on here with me. My mama's going to help me grow my Facebook page. It won't be Crane painting or crafting. It'll be the mama. And so y'all, so from now on, when I get moved down to Alabama and she comes to visit me, I've already told her, get ready because you're going to be on lives with me because I'm sure my reach will decline by the time it's time for her to come visit again. So I'll be needing her to come on here to help my reach again. Yes, Charlotte. Charlotte says, "Oh, I love your mama. She's sweet, y'all." Okay, so I've kind of got a little base going on here. She is sweet. I have to tell my little dog. So he's not a yapper. He's a mini schnauzer. He's not a yapper, but he's a dog. And there's squirrels, and there's butterflies, and birds, and leaves, things that move, and he has to bark about it. So I am moving December the 10th. I finally, this week, day before yesterday, got my official closing date on my new house that's going to be in the same subdivision as my daughter. And I couldn't be more excited. And so I told Baxter, his name is Baxter. I told Baxter this morning when I left the house, I said, now you be good for grandmother. Because if you're not, we'll have to live out of the car. That wouldn't be very much fun. I think he understood because I got a good report when I got home tonight. He got to stay in the green zone today on his behavior card. Okay, y'all. I'm looking for my little flesh tone color. I have one. Y'all, if you can only see, if y'all can only see my living conditions, I can't find anything. Okay, I had it not too long ago. because it's just the perfect shade for like flesh tones. And man, I don't see it. So I may have to just mix up something. Wait. I found it. It's actually called skin tone. That's exactly what I want. he Yes, Baxter has to be a good boy for grandmother. He hasn't had his treat yet because I haven't had time to go where his treats are. I literally walked in the door, grabbed the water, grabbed the stuff, grabbed the laptop out of my bag, and here we go. So it's been a little bit crazy. So this is actually called Skin Tone. It's an Anita's color, and we're going to put this on her little face. We're going to make a sweet little angel on this music right here. We're going to put in the feathers. We're just doing the base stuff right now. And then we're going to start adding some details. And y'all, the details are not hard. Y'all can do this. Oh, I'm telling you. Y'all can paint. And if you don't think you can, I have a workshop and I'll teach you how. I will. You can't see the count on your end. We've got 20. We've gotten up to 30 and 30. I don't know if we got up to 35. But hey, Elsie from Indiana. Oh, listen, I love Anita's paint too, and I love Apple Barrel. I mean, I'm not really a brand snob, except when it comes to chalk paint. I am a brand snob. I'm gonna just dry her little face real quick. And she's gonna really become beautiful, y'all. The first thing I want to do here is I want to put in some feather-like things in her wings. And honestly, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and use this round brush. It's a number 2. Um, I'm trying to think. I actually think I want to go with a little gray. Let's see here. Where is that soft gray? I have a really soft gray. Somewhere over the rainbow. Y'all, a little tired tonight. Just warning you. This is just straight up gray. We'll just have to tone it down with some white to get the soft shade that I'm looking for. And so I'm just going to take a little bit of gray and bring it over here to my white and just soften it. And I mean, I want it pretty light. What are y'all saying? I love the Waverly chalk paints the best, you guys. So, yes, I do. I have 2 painting groups. I have a workshop, a monthly workshop that I email you a pattern. And I try to give you a supply list. I'm not always thinking about that because I don't always know entirely for sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to put in a little bit of shadow right through here. Y'all, this is a very soft gray. And I'll be adding in some black as well. And then I'm just putting in some true gray right through here. I have no idea what this is going to look like, y'all. This may be a hot mess. We'll see what happens. So, and then I have an upgrade to the workshop that is actually a subscription box group where you do the same things that the workshop does, but you also get your own project and pattern. And I'm just adding this line of shadow around her little face because where 2 objects meet, you have a little bit darker color. And that is the Paint and Create group. And so there's 2 projects a month, each month that I teach. And we've been doing a series with chapel windows, Seasons of a Chapel Window. We have completed a fall chapel window piece and a winter Christmas kind of chapel window piece. We stepped away from it for just a bit. Y'all, I'm alternating between dark gray and light gray. I'm going to add some white in here too. And then we just finished a Thanksgiving project. We're going to do a Christmas project next. I'm going to go with some true white now to actually brighten. And I'm just doing little swishes, y'all. Nothing major. Little swishes in here to just give it a feathery look. Because don't you know these wings are feathery? Here we go. Now, I'm going to let that dry real well. And then I'm going to come back and add a few more little details in there. So we've just done some feathery kinds of things. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, my friend. I hope you like this. Yeah, Waverly chalk paint is my favorite. I'm going to turn this around so I can get to this side a little bit better. So because I'm upside down, I've got to do my little swishes the other direction. That will mess with your mind. You do it one way on the other side, and then you kind of change it up. But see, you can still kind of see the music in behind her, which I kind of like that. I love just doing little projects like this. Did y'all see the little truck that I did last night from the Dollar General ornament? It was very, very plain. I'm concentrating right through here. Sorry. And then we just gave it an upgrade, and it turned out precious. And I took a lot of pointers from my viewers, and y'all were right all along. Why did I ever think otherwise? So, oh, I sure did. And the poinsettia with greenery, I included that in the giveaway for the meet and greet over the weekend. So, what do you think so far? Or do you like what you're seeing? We've got 13 hearts, y'all. We've got 21 people watching. Can we get it on up there? Can we get back up to 30? Maybe 35. Let's see what we can do. I keep wanting to go the other direction. I have to really talk to my brain and say, no, that's the wrong direction. So I really like having the multiple colors in here because there are different depths when you're painting an object. You got all those shadows and highlights going on, and y'all, it's just so easy. You're just doing little swishes, just little C's. We're making C's all through here. But when you're in my group, I give you a pattern, and then I teach you how to shade, how to blend color, and it makes such a difference. How to look at y'all. One of my students said, I never thought about all those shadows that are in nature until I started taking your class. And now she said, I just don't even look at the trees the same way anymore. I see all those different colors. You just don't think about it unless you really stop to consider it. Okay, there's our wings. Let me turn this where y'all can see a little bit straighter. I'm even going to bring it up a little bit. Um, well, there's my friend Dustin. How are you, buddy? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Oh, did you, Elaine? Oh, thank you, my friend. So, Dustin, how's it going? All right, I need to get a little smaller brush. And y'all, I've got an idea. I just thought about this, but let's hang on. I want to do this other thing first. I'm gonna get a much smaller brush. I love these Zen brushes. The detail you can achieve with these small bristles. Look how tiny. It is incredible. Okay, right here under her little chin, I'm going to put a little bit dark gray, very narrow. And y'all, the amount of pressure you use with your brush makes a difference too. Okay, and then I want to do her little collar. I'm going to give her a little collar. I have no idea if angels really have collars, but see, Baxter's hearing something right now outside. But I hear it too, but I don't know what it is. Oh, blowing leaves. I'm sorry, y'all. He hears, I guess my brother-in-law's blowing leaves outside. So I'm making her little collar a little bit gray just because we need a little bit of shadow and contrast in here. So you've been uploading a lot to YouTube. Oh, I've got to go over there and I'm going to do that tonight. I want to go see what you're up to over there. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit more shadow right under here. I've got an idea for here, so I'm not going to intentionally leave that blank. Okay. let's see, what do I want to do next? I want to go back in here with some light gray and just add different tones. I'm just going to be a little bit messy with it. I'm not going to be super neat. Just kind of blend this on out, this little shadow area. Because I do not like a lot of lines. I like for things to blend well. I know everybody who's a creative is probably crazy busy right now with Christmas items and yes, busy, busy time. Okay, our sweet little angel needs some hair. So we're going to give her some blonde hair. This is really yellow. So I'm going to tone this down. I'm going to use an older brush that I like to mix color with and really soften that up. So I just don't want her to be that bright with her hair. And here's the thing. She's going to have curly hair. I like curly-haired angels, y'all. So Sherri's making gifts this year. Where does my mother live, Teresa? She lives right over here beside my sister. And I know you know where that is. Elaine says you have high winds in Ohio. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm going to take some of this really soft yellow and I'm just going to do swirls and curls. And I'm going to add other colors in here so it will stand out. And she's going to need some to come down over her face. I think handmade gifts are just the best. The things that really take some thought. Y'all, I'm just doing swirlies. Nothing major. I want you to see just how easy and simple something like this can be. Now, I'm going to take some of this brighter yellow that I used to achieve this color. I'm going to intermingle it in there too, so we have other tones. See how that's kind of coming together? Let me hold it up a little closer even. Okay, and believe it or not, I'm going to use a little bit of brown in there too to help add depth. And that's just going to help her curls stand out even more. Look at there. And if it gets to looking too brown, we'll just go back over it with a little more yellow. Just doing it, it's swirly like. Let's go ahead and add a little more yellow into some places. And I've got it a little thick in some places. I like that. It makes it chunky looking, I guess. Depth, maybe. Need a little bit more over here just to kind of even out because my OCD says so. So I am painting on a wood slice. I sure am. This is a wood slice. I got this in a package at Walmart. I Mod Podged a piece of music on the base, and then I'm painting our little angel here. Now, I want to, let's see, I need a little darker brown. Hang on. Because we need a little bit of shadow on her face. We're going to add her little face here in a second. And you know, if you're not comfortable with painting faces, you don't have to. You can absolutely just leave her without a face. So I'm just going to go along her face and add a little bit of this darker brown. Y'all, if y'all hear squeak, Baxter's got his toy going on over there. Just kind of gives some separation. between her hair and her face. There he goes. Sorry. Baxter's got to occupy himself till I get done. I haven't been able to play with him yet tonight. Okay. We might need a little bit. This darker brown over in here too. Now that I look at it, I think it would help. Boy, her hairdresser did a good job on her hair color. I like all these colors in here. I'm just being not as aggressive with the swirls with this darker brown, but it is adding some nice depth. Look at there. Look how that just makes such a difference. Now let's add her little sweet face. And then we've got a little bit of bling to go on her. Okay. Oh, my nose is itching. All right. Gotta get my black. Where's my black? There it is. Everybody still here? Hope so. Got 21. Yes, the brown does add a lot of definition. So, Elaine, I have a mini schnauzer. He is my baby. He's my little boy. Now I'm going to thin down this black a little bit so we have a nice flow. I'm going to add her little eyes in here. Very easy. Look. I'm going to give her a few little eyelashes. Right it. Whoops, I got too much water on my brush. Hang on. Make sure I got it all up. That happens sometimes, and it just runs down the barrel, so you just have to be careful. Give her a few little eyelashes. I'm going to make them curl right at the edge. Let me turn this so I can get to the other side. I may need to go back over this other side a little bit. And go ahead and go over this one too while I'm at it. There we go. All right. I need some red for her little mouth. And so, if nothing else, I want to encourage you to just find some little surfaces, just experiment. Let me get my bristles all in one direction. They were kind of going haywire. There we go. Now, I do not profess to be an expert at faces, so I ask for your grace. I have a lot of water on my brush still. Pick it up. So if you find that happening to you, all you have to do is dry off your brush and it will pick that water right up. And I probably need to touch up a little bit. That is not a problem. Just cover up where it kind of bled. Got to know how to fix things when they don't go exactly right. We're just going to let that sit for a little bit. And we'll come back. Now, trying to decide where I want to go first. So I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to get a little bit of Mod Podge again. Oh my, I have missed some comments here. Hang on. Let me come back. Jane's still here. Yay. I need to look up the page Pluto Living. A woman in Canada started the page about her mini schnauzer Pluto during the lockdown, and it kind of expanded. Oh, thank you, Sally. So Sherri bought some wood slices a few months ago, so she'll definitely. Oh, good. Thank you, Carla. Lisa says she's working on ornaments today, and you use the same sheet music. Oh, yes, she is ready to sing. Okay, you guys, this is what I want to do. I'm going to get a little bit of Mod Podge. I'll put it on her wings. Like so. And I wanted to wait until after I got her hair done before I did this step. You guys, when you start creating, the sky is the limit. I'm going to have to get my mama over here because I'm down to 22 people watching. Do we? Well, there's Dina. She's still here. Oh, thank you, Dina. Thank you. Oh, well, thank you, Miss Sue. Okay, let me grab. Don't go away. I'm grabbing a little bowl. And you probably have already guessed what I'm fixing to do. I'm going to diamond dust these little wings. Because they need to sparkle. Whoops. I really need to get me a little shaker thing. Wonder if I can take. I really didn't want it in her hair. See if I can get it off of her hair. That's not too bad. Look at her little wings. They're sparkling. See? Isn't that sweet? Oh, thank you, Dina. Why did I do the Mod Podge? So that the diamond dust would stick to her wings. Yes, I need to get an empty Parmesan cheese shaker. You're right. There's Beth Ann. I'm so glad to see you. Okay, so let me next. I think I need to, y'all, I could just go on. Let's put her little halo on. And I'm going to use this metallic gold. I have to kind of turn this where I can kind of see. So I'm going to actually have it down here in her hair. And I'm going to make it a little bit wide. I guess it's more like a little crown or something the way I do it. I know angels really probably have their little halos sticking up a little higher, but I didn't want to get into my hymnal title. All right, so I'm thinking probably need to put a little diamond dust on her little crown, don't I? Let's see what it looks like. Just put it straight on this wet paint. And that looks pretty good, I think. Now I'm going to put one more thing. Let me get my little detail brush. I'm going to use brown because I really want to put her little songbook right here. And I'm just going to kind of outline it. Get the That's one little corner fixed. And then there's the spine. Okay. Let's make her, I'm thinking, we need a little bit of color here. We don't want it so bland. Maybe it just needs to be black. You know, black is an awesome color. So that it's got some nice contrast there. She is really almost done, y'all. I'm just going to fill in this little hymnal songbook that she's got going on. I do want to touch up her little mouth real quick. Let me get a much better tip going. Let's fix her little mouth. I do think this red that I got this red from Michael's, and I think it's automatically a little thinner paint than what I'm used to. And I need to probably fill in her little mouth a little bit with a little darker color. She needs some definition to her face here. She just looked like she was a no-neck Nelly. We don't want her to be a no-neck Nelly, do we? No, she needs a little definition through here. We don't want her to have a beard either. We're going to fix that. No bearded angels. Shadow's fine. Beard is not. Just kind of shape her mouth up a little bit. What baby? Y'all, that's socks. You can tell by her little cry. Yes, it is. Here comes my socks girl. So there she is. I do think we need to put a little more metallic gold on her crown. What, honey? What, baby? There we go. So what do you think? Oh, y'all need to move to Kentucky. Well, you would after I moved to Alabama. Beth Ann. So here is my sweet little angel girl. And I think she's ready to, we can do a little wood hanger. I think that would be better than doing, drilling a hole for a hanger that way. But that's what I've got, y'all. I've just had this on my mind. I know you can't because there's little girls that are ages 4 and 6 months old that need their Mimi. Oh, thank you guys. I'm glad y'all like it. I just couldn't shake this. What, baby? Y'all, socks. Come here. Okay, come here. Here's my socks, girl. Oh, I know. This is what you like to do right here. Okay. She likes to be on my shoulder. A red ribbon hanger, that would be a great idea because that would give it some more color. It definitely needs some more color. But I love the diamond dust on there for her wings. Show that baby. Look at my girl. This is my little socks girl. She's beautiful. Look at her little white belly. Oh, she's snuggling. She's like, Mama, I want to get close. Oh. Beth Ann, you are precious. but the babies do beat you in that category. But yes, this is my socks girl. She's my cuddler. She's my snuggler. Thank you all. So, you guys, let me get a little bit closer for you, maybe, so you can kind of see her a little bit better. But there she is. I love her. I think she turned out precious. I don't have my glue gun on, or I would go ahead and put some. Actually, okay, baby, I'm going to put you down. I do have. Let me see if I can get it heated up real quick. Before we go, we'll do that. I do have this red glitter ribbon that might make a very nice touch. Let me move this paint out of the way. We can do that real quick. Some fabric scissors. She looks like you. You talking about the cat or the angel? Because I know I look like an angel. But if you're talking about the cat, oh, so funny. Y'all, I just love having fun, don't y'all? I'll get my little glue gun. Hopefully, it won't take long for the glue gun to heat up. Well, where did everybody go? We down to 15. Oh, the angel. I know. I see the resemblance. Don't I look? Especially look. Here's my halo right here. If I can get under it. La. Y'all, it's over. Oh my goodness. Sharita. Oh, Teresa, absolutely. This was so fun. Y'all, I'm waiting for my little glue gun to heat up. We're going to put this little hanger on here. And we'll have it positioned so that the glitter, we'll do it kind of like the breast cancer awareness kind of shape. And then we'll just glue it to the back. And then let me pull the camera up so you can kind of see better. I'd gotten really close for you to see her detail. But put that little red hanger back there. Look like a prom queen. Oh, I know where you're coming with that one, sister. Because I actually used my tiara from my prom queen days. Oh my goodness. That was so funny. Oh, so funny. But if you guys don't follow me, I would love for you to follow me. Yes, I was a prom queen. I was my senior year of high school. I was prom queen. Yeah, I was. Can't believe it either. Who would have dreamed? Can you believe I used to be a prom queen? Yeah, me either. Okay, let's see if this is on that note. Let's see how our little glue gun is heating up over here. Let me see if I can flip this over. I'm going to attach these two together first. Y'all, I just really enjoy having fun. I do. I love to cut up and pick, and it's just all kinds of fun. Now that I got those two glued together, it's going to be really easy just to put some glue right there. Let me put my glue gun back on the charger. And then kind of put this where I want it to be. And there we go. Now she's done. Now she's done. Oh my goodness, Carol from the UK. It's 2 in the morning. Oh my goodness. Thank you for being here. Yes, you guys, the red is just the color it needed. Well, y'all, this is what I have for you tonight. And I appreciate you guys joining me and letting me create this with you guys. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Carla. Thank you for being on here and talking with me while we did this. And thank you, Sherri. You guys, if you're not following me, I invite you to follow me and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I didn't put any of that stuff in the description tonight. I was not sure if it would cooperate because I've encountered that before. Good night, Dana. I hope your mom continues to do well, sister. All right, you all. Have a wonderful evening. May the Lord bless you and keep you. And I'm just going to end with this passage of scripture that's one of my favorites. Trust in the Lord with all of your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. In all of your ways, acknowledge Him, and He will make your path straight. Good night, you guys. I love you guys. I truly do. And I appreciate you, um, everything that you do, that you make this possible. I love you all. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you really soon. Good night.